Yo, what is up guys? Welcome back to another Reverse 1999 video. We're gonna be continuing off last time, going through 2.4 and reacting to it. Thank you to all the comments who pointed out things I missed, which was stuff like Regulus being chased by the Menace during the prologue, and that was kind of implying the record that she picked up, that was also named after Regulus, the record, which was sent back in like 1990s or something, or 1980s. And it might be the key to surviving the storm, because the satellite that the record was on was able to send images back to Earth at future dates, which is crazy and might suggest as to why in 2.7 with the Cosmodrome stuff, that Voyager was able to like collect the information from the satellite. But I'm not sure how that goes actually, because I swear they said the satellite crashed. Maybe there was another satellite with another similar record or something, or maybe that one crashed in a previous era after. No, I don't know. I don't know actually. I think they might be two separate satellites, right? Because one was Voyager, right? Voyager 2 or something, and it wasn't the one launched in Australia, I believe. Regardless, we met our main cast last time. We've got Fatutu, who are part of the people of Nuku Taeao, something like that. And of course, the leader was being tempted into joining the Menace just at the end of the previous previous part. I mean previous part that I did. Regardless, we will press on. Oh yeah, and of course someone mentioned that the poem that was found at the back of the flyer for Free Breeze was airdropped into the SPDM back in chapter 3, and got the kids all tear gassed and whatnot. Yeah, good spot. I forgot that. It has been a while, but regardless, enough yap. Let's press on to part 7, music or light. Let's see what's up. All right. Okay. Here we are back in the Free Breeze, in the main hall. The main hall is packed with people, yet there is no music to be heard. A peculiar scene indeed. Fortunately, the guests don't seem to mind. There's no stage in the world that offers a performance like this one.
Signora Regulus, as I'm sure you understand, there's a great deal of effort involved in creating a concerto. From the initial spark of inspiration, to the careful arrangement of the music, to the skill required to play it.
Is Barcarola and Regulus having an argument?
The concerto has ever been performed at all is nothing short of a miracle.
Okay. Barcarola's tone is solemn, like a steadily intensifying march. Okay, Regulus, what do we think about this?
It is my duty to select the perfect repertoire to bring delight to every listener.
Okay.
Then, the esteemed passengers of the Free Breeze can enjoy their dessert and wine with the finest musical accompaniment.
Understandable.
Ugh, you can't be serious. Where's the fun in just sitting there and listening?
Oh, she wants like what, people dancing and stuff?
This lot have had more than enough lazy jazz and swooning piano to last a lifetime.
Okay, Regulus.
We need to shake things up. Make this voyage the greatest of the century. How about some 60s rock?
60s? That's 30
And
years
wouldn't you know it,
ago,
this
Regulus. I
visionary
don't know.
former captain has a record player right here with her.
Fantastic. Did people still listen to rock back then? Surely, right? Jill's a stack of records high in the air.
Alright, people, let me hear you cheer.
Are the people
Music
actually gonna
is
cheer?
freedom. It should stir the soul anytime, anywhere.
Alright.
Stop, Regulus!
Oh.
I'm the musicista here, not you.
She's getting usurped. Barcarola's cheeks flush red. The audience claps, amused by the antics on stage. A small flower-adorned girl sits discreetly among them.
These outsiders seem so full of life. They're
Yeah.
nothing like what Miss Grace described. Full of hatred and hostility.
Yeah, Miss Grace was trying to gaslight them into joining the madness. Batuta remains alert, her eyes fixed on the stage.
This is my performance. If you really must share your music with us, then perhaps you should go to the captain and apply to be a cruise musician like me.
Well, apply to Miss Grace. We don't like Miss Grace, so.
Miss Barcarola. The point I'm trying to make is that only a DJ knows what the crowd really wants.
Alright. Before Barcarola can protest anymore, the cunning little lion presses the play button on the record player. Here we go. Where's that rock? In a moment, all the lights on the ship have gone out. Regulus had no idea her record player could produce such effects. Neither. What? We're causing a panic on the ship. That's not good. Wait,
Did I just shoot lightning bolts from my fingertips?
did she? We did see like flashes of light.
Of course not.
Oh, was that something else then? Barcarola finally manages to wrest the microphone from Regulus's hand, but a far more pressing issue than the content of the concert now faces them. Are we under attack? Amid the darkness, discontent quickly arises.
Verdammt! Who's stepping on my brand new leather shoes?
No, not his brand new leather
Will you
shoes.
please watch yourself?
I was just about to say the same thing. Just let go of my jacket, moron!
Well, this is not going good.
Could you all keep it down?
How did the lights go out though? What caused it?
Oh no, my wine! And the cheese platter!
No. The clamor of irritated voices quickly fills the space.
This could turn to total chaos before long. No, I can't let that happen.
Okay, Barcarola.
I must go check on the master switch.
Alright. Go on then. Barcarola pushes through the crowd as she carves a path to the power room. Alright.
Hey! Miss Barcarola!
Well, off she goes.
Please let me through, Signora Elizabeth.
Unfortunately, the guests can't tell a musician from a mechanic through the darkness.
Barcarola, where are you going?
She's going to fix the switch,
Let me
Regulus.
give you a hand.
Alright, sure. Alright, are we gonna have to fight some passengers?
I can't
Yeah, we
wait
are.
anymore.
Okay, let me just blitz through this. Nice. Oh wait, there's a wave too.
And up.
Fantastic.
Hip hip hooray!
Hip hip hooray! Alright. Dealt with the passengers. Let's check on the master
Come
switch.
on. There aren't as many of them this way.
Okay.
Unbelievable. It's like you're an escape artist or something.
Well, maybe she's had plenty of practice before.
I'll take that as a compliment. It is a compliment. Thank you so much, Signora Regulus.
Splendid. Alright, let's find that switch quick. A narrow path appears and Barcarola unceremoniously pushes forward with all her might. But it seems the surprises for today are far from coming to an end. Oh great. What's happening here? Who is this? Who is this? A faint light flickers across Barcarola's vision, then quickly falls to the ground. Okay.
What was that?
Who is here? What is this? What is this? A piece of rough bark, twisted into the shape of a lampshade, with a compass-like root burning warmly inside, shines through the darkness.
Tutu, are you okay?
Oh,
I'm
what?
Fine.
How's the Sea Mother's eye?
This is the Sea Mother's eye.
Solid as ever, of course. It takes more than a few knocks to damage Nukutai craftsmanship.
I knew getting too close to those oafs would bring trouble.
Okay.
Oafs.
Yeah, okay, I thought
Calling
so.
me stupid?
Oh, but yeah, no, I thought they ran into this this area where the Nukutai people are hiding. Before the situation can escalate any further, Barcarola picks up the oddly shaped lamp. Oh, that's the eye of the Sea Mother. You can't do that. Just quickly bask in its glow.
What's this?
What did I say? Of course you have no idea what this is.
Well, I'm glad they're so chill about her just picking it
We
up.
form palm bark into lampshades about the size of a coconut, then tie fats or compass grass inside.
What?
We call it Sea Mother's Eye. Every Nukatai knows how to make one.
Okay, I thought it was like some relic or something, but no.
They're way better than those noisy, buzzing light bulbs.
My bad, dude.
Wait, why are we even telling her this?
Yo, what's happening?
Shh.
Oh? Is there danger lurking? Before he can say another word, Fatutu hastily pulls Toa aside.
We need to lower their guard.
Why?
Huh?
Why? We're not hostile. Toa eyes Fatutu suspiciously.
So that we can earn their trust.
Oh, okay, they
If
want
we
our
don't
trust. Okay, that's
understand
fine.
our enemies, how can we help Miss Grace with her mission?
My
And
bad.
rebuild
Oh,
our
wait.
home?
No, never mind. Never mind.
Oh.
Never mind. We still hate the humans. I mean,
Besides,
the
we can't just leave
outsiders.
them to shout and run around. It'll disturb our people's rest.
That is true. That is true. Toa finally breathes a sigh of relief.
Trust me, that girl will thank us for this later.
Damn.
And then
We're
we should get
manipulating
all
the people.
information we need from her.
Damn. Alright.
Then we should make more Sea Mother's Eyes and hand them out to the outsiders.
Genius. That's
Now
genius.
you've got it.
Very wise. That's pretty
By the
crazy.
way, Tutu, you really are clever. No wonder the elders always listen to you.
Great strategy. Maybe everything will unravel as Fatutu suggests. Despite this praise, Fatutu turns away, a quiet look of doubt on her face, I
Is
think.
this really the right thing to do?
Well, Fatutu, you said it now. Now the people are gonna carry it out. Regardless, the sound of bark scraping grows as her people get to work. Alright. Thank you very much to the Nukutai people. One by one, the Sea Mother's eyes light up. Well, we've got wholesome music. They are passed through rough and soft hands alike, illuminating bronze skin, flax-colored irises, and chestnut hair. As the warm lights make their way through the crowd, the clamor subsides. No more panicked shouts, no more arguments, only a unique harmony. Amazing.
What peculiar little things. Reminds me of my days on the fishing boat. I always loved spotting the lighthouse on our way back. These look just like it.
The
Sorry, I just wanted to
craftsmanship is
up the
remarkable.
quality.
You'd be hard-pressed to find something of this standard in a factory these days.
They remind me of the things my grandma and I used to make when I was little.
That's so wholesome. Everyone's so wholesome all of a sudden.
She could even carve a whistle out of a parsnip.
Damn.
They're sharing food and stories, just like we do on bonfire nights.
Fatutu glances at her fellow Nukutai. Relived memories and longing are etched into their
I'm getting
faces.
more and more confused by Miss Grace's words.
That's good. Yes. Doubt, Miss Grace. The guests lean on one another, chatting happily under the warm glow of the
Miss
lamps.
Barcarola?
Hello, guest two. The timid voice of a child reaches Barcarola's ears.
I want to go home.
No, but we love the free breeze. What's gonna happen to the cruise now? The scene before her is a mess. This is certainly no time for a symphony performance. Among the crowd, she sees Regulus shaking her head. Oh,
Is this one of the changes I must make to truly embrace music?
oh, no way. Let's hear this. Very nice melody. A single note drifts from her crackling box. Then, a harmonious melody of joyful, lively, and contrasting sounds. Spectacular. Their joy illuminated by the lamps, the guests start to clap along. Like this. Wow. How wholesome. I sure hope Manus Vindictae don't ruin the day somehow. Yeah, this is great. Nice. Oh, is someone tapping a microphone? Oh, okay. Have we gotten the lights back on?
Is currently experiencing a power outage due to a fuse blown by a cargo leak in the lower deck.
Oh, damn.
We ask that everyone remain calm.
Okay, right. So that's what caused the
We
outage.
sincerely apologize for the inconvenience. To make your wait more comfortable, we'll be offering
Unlimited?
icing shortly.
Yo, sign me up. This is
Additionally,
awesome.
since we're approaching the habitat of the series, we're expecting an increase
Oh
in
my god,
turbulence
that's
and
not
noise
good.
as we work toward the morph.
That's annoying. I don't know what
We
series are, but
appreciate your understanding.
okay, well. I'm gonna hope that nothing more bad happens. Oh, we got the lights back. Let's go. Good stuff. The hall brightens again, and the guests bid one another farewell, the lamp still tightly held in their hands. Barcarola exhales deeply as Regulus approaches her, a smug look on her face.
See? What did I tell you?
Well done,
Music
Regulus.
works wonders. Anytime, anywhere.
That's great.
You were right, Signora Regulus.
You owe me one now. So, how about a little reciprocity?
What do you want, Regulus? Unlimited ice cream? She rubs her fingers together mischievously.
Say, letting me have a rock session on the ship?
Oh,
Do you promise you won't cause any trouble?
promises cannot be
Cross my
made.
heart.
Are you sure, Regulus? Are you sure, Regulus?
You
I
can
don't
do
know.
it. But
Ah, well, off you goes. Bye, Barcarola. Yep, you said it. It's too late. Permission granted, Regulus doesn't wait to hear her extra condition. She's already dashed off,
Don't
speaking
forget
as she
to thank the
goes.
girl who made the lamp.
Oh yeah, Fatutu. And her people.
as if I need you to remind me, I'll have you know I was just about to head over to her.
That's great, Barcarola. Barcarola gently paces over to the darkened corner that has become the gathering place of the Nukutai. Yes,
Tutu was
hello
right.
people.
The stupid girl's back.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. The manipulation tactic worked. Gosh darn it, I forgot about that as well. We can't even be
Must say,
thankful
I
without being
don't appreciate
manipulated.
being called an oaf or stupid. But I would like to thank you for your help back there.
Yeah.
What?
On behalf of the whole crew, you have our respect.
Good job, guys. Good job.
Oh. What do we do now? Tutu never said they'd be so friendly.
Lol. The bewildered islanders exchange glances.
Tutu? Where did she go?
Okay, she's gone somewhere. Maybe she's gone to Miss Grace, you know, because things weren't adding up. She wants to question Miss Grace about whether the outsiders are actually their enemies, you know. And then Miss Grace will probably have a similar conversation as she did to the chief. An old song at sea. Alright, let's check it out. A gritty song infused with the hues of something. Well, it wasn't that important. Like, I read through it, like, in my mind, but I didn't read it out loud. But yeah, I don't think it was too crucial what was written there. Alright, let's see. What's next? Fatutu, where are
I've learned
you?
so much about the outside world since I boarded this ship. So,
Okay.
why do I feel even more confused?
Ooh. This is a
trust my
cool,
people.
like,
They're
frame.
good and kind, and they've never lied to me.
Cool frame for the
You
flashback.
just have to look at their spirit shells to see it. The songs and dances of Melly nourish the shells, and the purity of my people's souls color their surface in the most
see.
beautiful patterns.
And the Chiefs one was
And
was
Miss
cracking,
Grace,
right?
She's been good to us too.
Hmm.
She warned us about the destruction of Melly, saving us from the flood, and she showed us the world as it really is. She even wants us to be part of her plan.
Okay.
Our ancestral shells have also told us how terrible the world outside is. That it's a place with Sanguma witches, Nakarua serpents, and all kinds of other beasts. But
But that's not true. Those scenes replay again and again in her mind. The casual conversations, the warm smiles, and the glowing lamps in their hands.
But now I'm here, on this ship full of outsiders. And I feel that they're just like us.
Past and present blur together as Fatutu searches her memories, leaving her dizzy and overwhelmed. In her daze, she has wandered into another part of the ship. It wasn't until a voice snaps her out of her thoughts that she realizes where she is. Captain's quarters?
Hello, young lady.
Oh, hello,
What are
helmsman.
you doing out here all by yourself?
Isam? Esam?
Don't just stand there. Come on in.
What? Come on into where? Oh shoot. We've wandered to the outside.
Sorry. I didn't even realize where I was going.
One helmsman gives her a hearty pat on the shoulder.
No need to apologize, my dear.
Hello, helmsman Charlie.
You are more than welcome. You saved us old folks from sitting here in silence till we reach shore.
Amazing. Even these guys are thanking them.
Someone new to tell his stories to.
I bet Esam will jump at the chance to show off how he drives off those series too.
Series? I've heard they're a real headache for passing ships. But I've never seen one with my own eyes.
Fatutu curiously peers out the window. The window? Like, this area is all open. A strange yet familiar hum fills the air. Oh, hello, Sirius.
Well, well, it seems this young lady knows a thing or two about the sea.
How about you give us a hand, eh?
A child? Mate, she's a child. How's she gonna help? Extends a rough hand to her. Well, Fatutu. Fatutu takes a hasty step back, but the hand remains warmly held out before her. She has seen many hands like his before, calloused, working hands, like those of Grandma Penu, Uncle Tarek, Grandpa Natano, and many other Nukutai. There's something comforting in his familiarity.
I'm not sure I know how to...
We'll teach you, Fatutu.
Don't worry, it's almost too easy.
Too easy, damn.
These series are afraid of loud noises, and the Free Breeze has plenty of speakers on board.
Regulus!
This
Regulus,
sea is
where are you?
us today.
Regulus, where are you? We need you. We need you.
Of course it is. For how long we've sailed its waves, why wouldn't it be?
Nice. The helmsmen exchange a few winks and shoulder pats. There's a clear camaraderie between them. They roll up their sleeves as they prepare for their performance. Oh, they're gonna perform.
Get ready, folks. Port the helm.
Alright. Let's fight off. Let's fight off these blokes. Well, I'm not fighting them. I'm gonna skip through them. Okay, there seems like a boss enemy. Cool, cool, cool. I mean, the design looks cool. The new critter design. Like, every time they introduce, like, a new critter design is very cool.
Now back to the salon.
And off it goes. It's gone. It's dead. Right. Let's press on.
Port 270, hard starboard.
Okay.
Slow down to 5 knots. Watch the bow wave. Turn on the speakers. Time to chase off some sea monsters.
Alright. I just want to hear Regulus hijack this. The seasoned navigator issues a steady flow of instructions. The cruise ship slowly turns, skillfully avoiding the reach of the sea monster's tentacles. Okay.
Signorina?
Oh, Fatutu. He gives Fatutu a harmonica and asks if she can play it.
No.
Just blow into it, Fatutu. I'm sure it'll work.
Anything you play will do. Can't be worse than what Esam has to offer.
Whoa, 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 Esam,
I
dude.
can hear you, you know.
Damn. The sailors joke and jostle as they clamor for their respective instruments. Even more wholesome. They burst into song. Yes, pretty solid song. The harmonica finds its way to her lips. Melodious music, off-key yet heartfelt, drifts out toward the sea. How is she playing these notes already? This is just like those nights by the bonfire in Melly.
But a poor simple sailor just like me must be tossed and turned in the deep dark sea. Farewell to Nova Scotia, the sea-bound coast. Let your mountains dark and dreary be. For
Nice.
when I'm far away on the briny ocean coast, will you ever heave a sigh or a wish for me?
Nice. Yeah, go away series. One nameless sea shanty after another tears through the fog, with lights shimmering on the sea surface like embers after a festival bonfire. Realization strikes her. She finally understands her role.
Miss Grace.
The outside world is indeed full of dangers.
Me lying.
But there is less to fear than you think. I'll help you through it.
Okay. Advice and reassurances echo in her mind. She suddenly feels weak.
What am I doing?
Oh,
Sorry, I have to go.
yeah, bye-bye. Esam is gonna have to go back on the harmonica. She scurries off. Is she running back off to her people? Whose footsteps are these? I'm gonna zoom for 2-2. Yeah.
Why are these so nice? This is nothing like the stories.
Yeah, how strange. Her questions hang in the air, and so too does a knuckle at the door. Who's that? Who's here?
Come in.
Oh. Guest room.
Timekeeper, I hope you didn't have too much difficulty during the power outage.
Don't worry, Sonata, we're all good. Oh, sorry. Oh my god. I forgot I wasn't playing, so I pressed spacebar to progress the dialogue. Oh my god.
Tool Sonato. It actually gave me the opportunity to try out X's latest invention, the bouncing bulb.
The bouncing bulb.
It's very interesting. A little draining though.
Well, you have to keep bouncing the bulb
you like to
to
try
trigger
out
it.
one of these
Turn it
then?
on. Okay, we got our hands on
Did you make this,
these sea
Sonato?
mother's eyes.
I did.
Oh, nice.
Miss Saloni from Nukuteo taught me how to make it.
Fantastic.
It's called a sea mother's eye.
Sonata's so
She
fast
told
at
me
learning
every
stuff.
household in Meli lights them during storms to help guide those at sea safely home.
Nice.
She said, with this, no one will ever be lost in the dark.
That's wholesome.
Thank you, Sonato. And what a lovely saying.
Yep. Soneto breathes a sigh of relief, but her eyes remain fixed on the sea mother's eye.
After this mission, we should be able to apply for a field investigation in Italy.
Italy, okay.
Italy?
It's Soneto's from Italy, right? Amazing. Soneto is unable to hide her delight.
But let's focus on this mission first.
Maybe that's like chapter 10 or something,
May
or
I borrow
11,
your
I don't know.
communicator? There's something I need to verify.
Okay,
Of course.
we'll be checking. Boop, 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 boop.
Connecting to Madam Z of the St. Patrick
Madam
Foundation.
Z. It's been a while since we interacted with Madam Z.
The person you're trying to reach is currently unavailable due to communication interference.
Communication interference. That's annoying.
Huh?
Was there interference? Oh, it might be the ship. The ship itself might have interference.
Just as I
Because
suspected,
Manus hates us.
communications are blocked.
Well, sucks to suck.
Someone's jamming the signal.
Who could it be?
Do you
Sure
think
hope it
it's
isn't.
Manus
Manus
Vindicte?
Vindicte. I sure hope it isn't.
It's possible. The flyer proved that this ship has some kind of association with them. We need to stay vigilant.
Okay.
Regulus should know
That's
about
right.
this. I'll go find her.
Alright. A heart-wrenching scream echoes from afar, reverberating through the halls of the ship. No! Oh, it's just Regulus, bro.
Regulus.
It's just Regulus. She probably just got denied, like, performance rights or something. They're like, wow, we hate your music. Ah! They hurry over to the source of the scream.
Regulus, are you alright?
She's perfectly fine, Sonetto. She's just exaggerating. Something trivial just happened. Sonetto stops in her tracks. The scene before her is all too familiar, for it has played out countless times at the LSEC. No!
Beautiful day, isn't it?
Who are you? I've never met you before. Ignoring the fact that Regulus has just dropped her sunglasses, Ulrich calmly pours coffee. Sorry, it's going a bit fast. Coffee into his energy intake.
Mr. Ulrich? What are you doing here?
Who's Mr. Ulrich? I don't know this person you speak of. The ferrofluid swirls in a distorted art.
Good day, timekeeper.
I thought we were supposed to pretend we don't know each other.
This really the disguise you went with?
Bro wore a coat and that's it. And gloves, maybe.
Did you know he'd be here? Listen, there's no way I'm paying for even half an extra ticket. In fact, he should be paying for me.
Oh my god. Oh, Ulrich.
Well, this might take a while to explain.
Yeah, I thought they were. Yeah, both of them were doing their own missions. But I swear we weren't supposed to interact or like pretend to know each other. Or maybe I'm mixing things up again. Oh, Trace. What's this Trace? Last second scramble. Knowledge is power. Quickly find out creatures. Oh wait, no. Creature's weakness. No. Encyclopedia of Nautical Lore, Sea Monster Edition. Series. Common names: Pig-toothed ray, anchorfish, deep-base disc, hammerhead ray. Back home, we call this thing a sea bat. That's not right. Sea bats are a different species, and they definitely don't smash your portholes at night. Classification: subclass: aquatic primal critter, order oceanic, family rayform, genus flying ray. In my opinion, it should be classified as a bird. Distinctive features: broad wings, long tail, a pair of clawed fins, and curved ivory white fangs. Hey, I just thought of a business idea. Could we plaster these fangs off as ivory? Oh my god. Bruh. Theories typically live in groups and feed on large fish, seabirds, and drifting debris. While they may look similar to Olithiau, their behavior couldn't be more different. While Olithiaus are generally non-aggressive, Series are known for their fondness of challenging creatures larger than themselves, including sperm whales, baleen whales, megalodon sharks, and passive ships. Sometimes they even mistake protruding rocky outcrops and coral reefs for foes. When the Series spots the ships, it leaps from the water, attacking the vessel with its sharp wings and calling upon its companions. They seem to have a competitive nature. Each Series strives to soar higher and leave deeper marks on its target. Stay away from the windows. You never know how deep their wings can slice. Despite their large numbers, Series communicate through a single method: sound. They can produce a wide range of calls within the 10 to 180 Hz frequency range, ideal for underwater communication. They can sense each other's vibrations through their wing membranes. The best way to deal with Series is to disrupt their hearing. I see. Shouts, bangs, and music can confuse them, while enough volume can physically irritate their auditory systems, causing them to flee in discomfort. Now that's more like it. My former captain tried using anti-Olithiau measures against him, which is why he's my former captain. Damn. Rest in peace to this person's former captain. Alright. That's some helpful lore on the creatures on the series. Let's press on to part 9. Science Salon. On understanding each individual at Laplace. Alright. Let's see what Ulrich has been going on. I mean, he literally just put on a jacket, and that's kind of it. An official meeting on the Artificial Storm project was held before the Free Breeze set sail from Australia.
Did you wake up with a glitch this morning, Ulrich?
Oh?
The storm has already taken so many lives, and now you're planning to intentionally bring another one upon us?
Surely in a contained environment, right?
Quit your worrying, Jonathan. The artificial storm will be under strict control.
Yeah?
And you're not even on the research team.
Damn.
Besides, there are some issues we still need to fix. So we've come to a bit of a standstill for now.
Okay.
I promise you won't wake up to find the building engulfed by the storm.
I sure hope not.
Sorry? Are you saying that you've already started?
Ulrich, I have to warn you.
Okay, Teddy too.
Ever since you found that satellite, you've been pushing past the limits of Laplace's regulations. You've accessed materials from other branches, used valuable resources for your own purposes, and run experiments without proper clearance.
I mean,
What baseless claims, Penelope? I'll have you know that everything I've done has been approved by the HQ director.
Nice.
Director?
Who's the director
We don't
now?
have a damn director.
Wait, is it Enigma?
But we do have a substitute director, so there.
Oh, they have a substitute. Wait, no. Oh yeah, he gives a pointed nod in Enigma's direction. Yeah, it is Enigma.
For the last time, I'm not the substitute director. No one can substitute for Madame Lucy.
That familiar heavy knot on the table resounds once more.
But let's set that aside. We're here to figure out what to do with the satellite. Not to stage an intervention for Ulrich.
Okay.
The solution's as clear as day, my friends.
Okay. What do you think?
Exactly what they did in Plisetsk during the third storm. Find someone brave and send them into space.
Oh.
He's right. Why don't we just build another satellite and see how it handles the storm?
Isn't that pretty expensive though? A sarcastic applause suddenly erupts.
Wow, what an
Oh, medicine pocket. Hello.
idea. Truly a stroke of genius. So, we're talking about a controlled experiment, right?
That is true.
That means we'll send not just one, but dozens of satellites, all carrying different items.
Let's burn all our money instead.
Problem with that?
You're right.
Nothing.
No problem.
The budget team will be thrilled at
Yep.
the idea.
I love burning money,
Here's a
to be
better one.
honest.
We sit tight and wait till the storm sends us back to 1995. And bingo! Surprise! There's our satellite, orbiting around the Earth once again.
Medicine Pocket, please mind your tone in the meeting room.
Oh, sure. Just as soon as they stop trying to waste all our research funds.
Lol.
I'm with researcher Medicine Pocket here.
No
There's
surprise
no
there.
need to launch more satellites. We should be focusing on the artificial storm project.
Yeah, bring it back to the project. Earl knocks on the table, drawing everyone's attention.
The project has made substantial progress.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
I have collected every item that was once on the Regulus satellite, including the space seeds from Plesetsk. You have no idea how difficult that was, let me tell you. It was easier to get Regulus's record.
Still, you probably didn't need to steal it, Ulrich.
Oh, he stole it.
You say that, but I've heard that it isn't going all that smoothly. Accelerating the reaction of asymmetrical nuclide R with fixed frequency sound waves so as to stimulate the storm. It sounds impressive, but what's the payoff? Have you found the key material that provides immunity from the storm?
Not quite
Good
yet,
point,
but
Lucas.
that's why we're doing
I never
this.
claimed the experiment was perfect. In fact, I'll be the first to admit that it has some serious procedural flaws.
Okay.
Huh?
What flaws are we talking about
Through
here?
26 microscale artificial storms, I tested
You already
7
did
different space
26.
seeds, an astronomical
Okay.
spectrometer, a high-speed photometer, some obsidian crystals, and a Lycopus lucidus talisman.
Okay.
None of them endured the trials.
Well, drats.
Then what do we do now? Just give up?
It's not over yet. We still got more items, like the record.
No.
Never give up. Ulrich awkwardly clears his throat.
But I have used all the asymmetrical nuclide R that we had in the warehouse.
Bruh.
What?
Bruh, we're trolling. Old Medicine Pocket springs to their feet like a shocked animal. They are not happy.
Sit down, Medicine Pocket. Jonathan, go get some stress ball.
No! I can shout all I want, okay, substitute director?
Medicine Pocket slams the table, sending papers flying.
Ulrich! All the asymmetrical nuclide R, it's all gone?
Oh my goodness.
I had to use it. It's
We're
just standard
trolling.
consumption, like in any other experiment.
Bruh.
And I got results.
Negative results.
With that amount of resources, of course you'd find something, dumbass. Even a broken clock's right twice a day.
That is true.
Keep at it if you want. You're gonna smash that dead end head on.
Bruh.
I don't see why you're commenting on my work. We're not even in the same department.
Ulrich presses down on the table to ease the vibrations, shaking the ferrofluid in his tank.
Because you used my materials! That was most of the nuclide art from both Laplace and the Foundation!
Bruh.
You have to be kidding me! You get all you want while I'm here like some chump filling out endless forms just to get a few drops!
The badge on Medicine Pocket's chest creaks under the stress of their shouts. I didn't know that could happen.
Just give me the funds and nuclide, and I'll be more than happy to run a few laps in the storm with that crap from the satellite and see what happens.
We would never endanger the life of a researcher like that.
That's why we should launch another satellite. No need to risk anyone's life, especially since we got plenty of colleagues with aeronautics experience.
Can't do that. Our best space expert is still in the Laplace care unit.
Laplace care unit? Wait. What? Are we talking about Kiparina? The smoke temporarily clears and finally one member returns to the meeting. Returns to the meeting to its main agenda. Sorry. Yeah, so obviously this was before the Cosmodrome patch dropped, which was 2.7. 2.7? Yes, I think it was 2.7. Yeah, of course they mentioned the stuff from Plesetsk and yeah. But yeah, he said Enigma said that their best astronaut was in a Laplace care unit. Sorry, let me check.
Expert is still in the Laplace care unit.
Sorry, space expert is in the Laplace care unit. So, who is that actually? It might not be Kiparina then, because she's an astronaut. I wouldn't call that a space expert, right? But who could this space expert be? Have we met them before? Yeah, it seems like this person sustained some kind of injury or something if they're in the care unit. Have we met this person, or am I just misremembering? And it's like, I don't think it would be like Hisabeth or Pointer, because they're just more like normal, researchers, right? I don't know. Let's head back to the present. Yes, back to the main agenda. Let's not get distracted.
So, Ulrich, what's the next step with your experiment?
I'm taking it outside, of course.
Outside?
The richest deposits of asymmetrical nuclide R aren't in the lab or the Foundation's warehouse. They're out there in the real world.
Okay. But don't we need the storm to happen? Or am I
We've been overlooking how the density of nuclide R has affected our experiment results.
Okay.
Come on, Ulrich, that's just an excuse. Where would you find a higher nuclide R density than in a Laplace lab?
The storm? But we don't have a storm.
That might be the exact problem. The environment here is too controlled, too clean. The storm has never been the manifestation of order, but of chaos.
Okay.
And how exactly do you plan on finding chaos?
Exactly, dude. The scientists are fighting tooth and nail to secure the budgets for their individual projects.
Everyone, please. If we just sit here arguing instead of getting out there and doing something, those sneaky researchers at Institutum Lawrence are going
Lawrence
to get
mentioned.
ahead of us.
He slams a butterfly patterned envelope heavily onto the table, adding yet more fuel to the fiery chaos. What is this envelope?
Lawrence? Is that strange secret society?
Yeah, didn't X try to recruit Regulus into that as well?
Let's see what kind of bull they're spouting this time.
No, Medicine Pocket, just toss the letter into the shredder.
What? Who's here? Who's here? Heard footsteps echo, and a clear voice cuts through the chaos. Who are you? Who are you? Show yourself.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Simone.
My apologies for interrupting your debate. The St. Pavlov Foundation has passed a new resolution.
New revolution? What do you mean? What do you mean new resolution? What? No. Things are moving too fast. What have they done? Okay, well, to be continued. That's fine. No, what did they do? Don't tell me like the foundation was like, aha, Lorentz sounds promising. They should be in charge now. Scholarly exchange. Exchange is one thing, and competition is another. Without both, how can we improve? Okay, let's have a friendly discussion. What's this? A chaos roaring box. Okay. Lawrence Butterfly attached a roaring ritual to an envelope. This is a device driven entirely by Arcanum. Okay. Can we proceed to text? Are we really going to use this? A black eyeball covered in synapses, complete with a mouth? What the hell? Let me guess. It's got stringent activation conditions, experimental results that are near impossible to replicate, and an unconventional method of operation. Once activated, it detects environmental changes through gnosis, emitting screams at varying decibel levels to indicate different supernatural phenomena. Okay? Well, it certainly fits their style. Our understanding of the storm is still quite shallow. Institutum Lorentz is offering a new perspective. The storm is not a phenomenon, but the ebb and flow of chaotic, variable energy. Your concept of pneuma is indeed an appropriate way to understand it. It seems you've gained a lot from this exchange of letters. Are you planning to offer a new paper together? You could just rename the asymmetrical nuclide to chaotic energy, and there, our department's monthly research quota is checked off. It is without a doubt that Institutum Lorentz has provided significant contributions to the Artificial Storm project. Before the 3rd, 6th, and 7th storms, Lawrence Butterfly predicted several potential storm eye locations, which emerged just as foretold. Oh damn, didn't know they were so prevalent. With the assistance from the Field Agent Administration, I confirmed the status of the indicated areas. Although they didn't perfectly match the core region of the storm, those coordinates did correspond to concurrent supernatural phenomena. As researchers, we must recognize the value of building upon the work of those who came before us. Yes, but for researchers, didn't perfectly match and concurrent don't constitute convincing enough reports. That is true. If you want the data, the p-value is as low as 0.012, which means there's a significant correlation. The inputs and results can be verified, so the findings are reliable. Oh, that's just great. Fantastic. I mean, 0.012 is still not that great, right? Wait, the p-value is... Mate, that's literally 12%. Right? If the p-value is 0.012, that's 12%, no? So there's a 12% chance that there's just no correlation and we're just unlucky. Yeah. No? Yeah, I swear. There's a significant correlation, like 88%. There's an 88% chance. Regardless, soon enough, the entire Institutum Lorentz will know. Our IQ is reversing faster than time itself. Oh my god, Nigma. You're too funny, man. Good stuff. Next up, part 10. Piracy. Not the fun kind. Oh no. Let's not get raided by pirates. This is a real game changer for the records. What's happened? Oh yeah, Regulus was screaming. She was screaming like something terrible was happening, but we all know there's nothing terrible happening at all. Simone's statement is definitely a much more damaging bomb. Oh, we're still here in Laplace. Oh yeah, they dropped a new resolution.
Miss Simone, did you just say something about the Foundation?
Yep, they dropped a new resolution, whatever this is.
Moving off topic, we were discussing our efforts to identify substances immune to the storm. What is all this about the Foundation?
Well, they did something.
No idea, but it's sure to be the most cheerful, positive, wonderful
Spectacular news incoming, guys.
That'll teach you to run Madam Buckethead out of town. Now it's going to be those Foundation dimwits calling the shots. Ha!
If only our substitute director could stand in, bro.
The Foundation ordering Laplace around. I'll set things straight with them later. You have my word.
Mate, we don't even know what this resolution is. Simone, please tell us. He raises his hands in exasperation before promptly dropping them and slumping back into his chair.
In fact, Miss Simone, you may relay my message now.
She hasn't even relayed her message about the resolution.
I understand your concerns, Mr. Enigma. But given our present circumstances, the Foundation's involvement may have a bright side.
Okay, what have they said though? Tell us. It unfolds a neatly prepared document. Okay, let's hear
The
it.
resolution the Foundation relayed to me was principally concerned with your artificial storm project, Mr. Ulrich.
Okay, that's good, I think. Yeah, alright. What?
Did you switch gears on us, Ulrich?
For Flux's sake, all I did was ask for a little support.
A little support. What did they say though?
The Foundation also sent through their approval for your other requests.
Spectacular. Let's go.
Mostly anyway.
Oh.
They agreed to supply the majority of your requested materials, including replenishing a portion of our asymmetrical nuclide R.
Oh, shoot.
And they've dispatched field investigators to assist us.
Nice.
Additionally,
Fantastic.
they've done preliminary screenings on the locations you mentioned and confirmed they meet the specifications of our experiments.
Ulrich's been grinding out everything
Foundation
in the
has never
background.
been this generous with us before.
For real.
Huh.
Oh, splendid. Joy rushes through Ulrich. He is almost in the daze. He feels almost in the daze.
Don't go popping the champagne just yet, Ulrich.
Well, there's going to be a catch.
Our new bosses aren't going to come anywhere close to replacing all the asymmetrical nuclide R you've wasted.
Ulrich ignores them, his gaze fixated on the letter in Simone's hands.
Still, it's all too easy. What's the catch?
Yeah, for real. What's the catch? Tell us. Oh, wait, he's always had
They want
gloves.
to witness our results firsthand.
Is that a problem? The table is smacked once again. How is that a problem?
Deal.
Yeah, exactly. There's no problem.
Someone,
Awesome.
anyone, take down the minutes.
Splendid. Ulrich pounds the table once more, sending waves through the ferrofluid.
They also sent over another possible location that they haven't been able to confirm.
Okay. What?
A ship.
Antarctica? Oh, a ship. Free
The
breeze.
Foundation has requested that you investigate it personally. The timekeeper will brief you on the details.
Okay. But I don't know. Wait, what were the locations Ulrich was like selecting
Fine,
though?
fish tank. You're off the hook for now.
Oh wait. I'm actually trolling. No. I'm sorry. I was like, oh no, they showed up to Regulus. What happened to Regulus, bro? What am I doing? I'm actually just trolling. Like, what? We literally saw her flabbergasted at Ulrich showing up with his goofy disguise. Bro, I just got like confused because we went into a flashback and then all of a sudden that entire like interaction just faded from my mind. My bad, I sounded so stupid. Regulus glances at them, and her eyes fix on Ulrich, who is calmly removing his disguise. Bro, he has no disguise.
Clear? You're not planning to smuggle out my treasure, right?
I wouldn't think of it.
Alright.
Fab. And you're not angling that I foot the bill for this excursion, right?
Ulrich clears his throat before steering the conversation back on track.
The Foundation's intel appears accurate. After some preliminary checks, I am certain this will be an ideal locale to conduct our experiments.
Alright, like locations to
I've never
perform
seen
the
such
experiments.
intense readings of asymmetrical nuclide R outside of the storm.
Damn. How did they...
Now hold
Why does
on
this
a
ship
minute,
have so much asymmetrical
Ulrich.
nuclide R?
You're not about to take a swim, are you?
Only if necessary.
Bruh.
With my record? You've got to be off your rocker, mate.
Ulrich quickly abates her protestations by presenting her with a record. Fantastic.
Not at all. It's time it was returned to its rightful owner.
Already? But he didn't even use it, I swear. She embraces the record like an old friend.
Oh, my darling. Oh, my treasure. Welcome home. I'll broadcast your tracks on Radio Apple for 72 hours
Damn.
straight and hold the rookinest party ever just for you. Oh, you've got my word.
Okay, Regulus. The joy of this reunion pours out of her before a graver possibility flashes across her mind.
Hold on. to withhold my funds, are you?
Fret not, Regulus.
Hmm.
Given its special significance to you, we made its composition analysis our first priority.
Okay.
Now that the first step is done, I'm more than happy to return it to you.
Right.
But what about your experiments?
Yeah, exactly. Does he intend to like recreate the record somehow? Clutching her little thing in her hands, Regulus hesitates, then reluctantly hands it to Ulrich. Oh. Ulrich clears his throat again, donning the feigned formality of his disguise once more.
Not to worry. I've already made arrangements.
Okay, buddy. If you say so. Yeah, he cloned it. Yeah, he duplicated it. He proudly raises his coat to unveil Laplace's latest masterpiece. Dozens of identical Little Thing records are stacked neatly together. Why do you bring all of these here, bro?
Lengths to ensure these replicas were identical in every way.
Yeah, great.
We even reproduced the ink used in the signature.
Fantastic.
Identical down to their heart and soul, courtesy of Laplace craftsmanship. We've achieved complete consistency in both composition and appearance.
Ulrich's proud tone is cut off by Regulus's exclamation of surprise.
What? Well, I've got to hand it to you. They're dead ringers for the real thing.
Yeah, that's why they analyze the composition.
And not the fun kind. Musical piracy.
No, not the musical piracy.
Drastic times call for drastic measures. I hope you'll find it in your heart to forgive us, Regulus.
Great, they just pirated the music, including the disc itself. Yeah, well played, Laplace, well played. Alright, let's press on. Part 11, The Hateful Hometown. Once tangled in a single arrangement, now unraveling in a sea of melodies. I think I saw like Fatutu in like the same room as Miss Grace, so maybe they'll have a talk. And Barcarola was like right outside as well, I think. I didn't catch too much of a glimpse because I was reading it. Okay, we've got a telescope peeking out at the moon. Fantastic. Full moon, that's good. Cumulus clouds drift slowly across the night sky like the rolling waves of the sea. The countless stars glinting gently behind them. Damp sea breeze lit a heavy layer of moisture on the surfaces of the ship. Standing at the observation window, the captain's face betrays no emotion. There is a faint, hesitant sound at her door. Oh, sorry. Yes, Miss Grace.
Oh, Miss Fatutu. I hadn't expected you to visit.
We've come here to bargain. Well, not bargain. We've come to chat. Grace's face lights up. Every inch radiating joy. Oh, damn. She really likes Fatutu. She eagerly opens the door, affectionately pulling Fatutu into the room. Okay.
I must say, it's a welcome relief from the onslaught of greedy businessmen and boorish officials.
I see.
All puff and no substance. Bloated, lifeless. They remind me of a few specimens of decay from my collection.
Her collection? What's she been collecting?
Decaying specimens? Miss Grace, you mean body?
Hush.
Oh.
Let's just leave things at that.
She squints as she studies the faintly protruding veins on the girl's hands, imagining the blood coursing anxiously through them. That's kind of weird, Miss Grace.
So then,
don't do
you're here
that.
to talk about something else? Go ahead.
Yes, Miss Grace.
Yeah.
I just wanted some advice, if you don't mind.
Not at all, my dear. We are friends, aren't we?
Are
We are
we?
venturing into the unknown, so it is little surprise that you feel lost. But disorientation is a dangerous enemy. I am more than happy to help. Relax and keep an open mind, dear. We have a long night ahead.
That's scary. Please don't say that. A few soft, subtle noises come from outside, but they are not enough to disrupt the intimate conversation between the two. Ray sets down her pocket watch, her gaze drifting past the slightly ajar door, a faint smile teasing her lips.
The thing is, I tried to ignore the outside world, just like you said, but I failed.
Fatutu instinctively lowers her head.
The idea of raising a spear against people I know so little about, even if it was to avenge my home. I felt I had to learn more about these outsiders, to understand them. I'm sorry I went against your advice. I thought that learning about them would harden my resolve. I thought that I would hate them from the depths of my soul. That the hatred would be so strong that I'd feel no remorse. That I would see in them what you and Manus Vindicte do. But...
In the face of her wavering resolve, Fatutu bows her head in shame.
instead, after interacting with the people here...
The noisy music hall, the bustling tourists, the bright lights, the sea shanties, they all linger in her mind.
Fatutu, my dear. There's no shame in having second thoughts.
The gentleness of her response leaves Fatutu momentarily stunned.
How could you not? This was but your first glimpse of a world so much wider than you knew. But you'll soon realize that it is nothing more than a dying corpse. Its lungs still clinging on to its last breath. The face rots first, you know. It's a nasty scene, I assure you. Those shrinking, putrefying eyeballs are always a headache for taxidermists.
I didn't need to know that, Miss Grace.
Next, the chest cavity.
I also didn't need to
It
know
rots out
this.
from the inside, bloating with noxious gases produced by its decomposing flesh, until it's ready to pop like a party balloon.
Miss Grace, you've got some strange hobbies, I must
Even
say.
at this stage, if you were to hold your breath and look only to the limbs, you might marvel at the artisanship. Such a perfect creation. Yet it dies all the same. So it goes.
Miss Grace, might I suggest, like, playing music instead? Fatutu has never encountered such a warm and spirited captain before.
Do you see
What are we
the world any
saying?
clearer now? Take your
Warm
time.
and spirited.
Think it through.
While describing decomposition of a corpse. Grace slightly taps her finger on the board beside her as if keeping time with the faint footsteps outside. Lost in thought, Fatutu remains oblivious to it all.
The outsiders are different from what I expected. Miss Grace, are you sure they're truly evil?
They are so evil, they're the demons from hell. Why are we laughing, Grace? Grace glanced out the window. For the porthole, a strange vibrating sound grows louder and more distinct. What is this sound? What is that? Following Grace's gaze, Fatutu notices an enormous shadow on the other side of the porthole. What, like a monster? Can parasols and railings really create such an enormous silhouette? Probably not.
They are cunning, menacing, and at times have even been known to engage in eavesdropping.
Damn. What are these creatures? The shadow creeps closer toward them, stealthy and deliberate.
Miss Grace, watch out! It's some kind of monster.
Yeah, it is. How scary. There's no doubt this cutting description has angered the shadowy intruder.
Huh?
Oh wait, it's just a person. Oh.
It's here.
Okay, we're just gaslighting ourselves, that's base. Scrambling, Fatutu grabs whatever is nearby, signal lights, brooms, and heaving lights, and flings them out at the door. Flings them out the door, sorry. Fatutu. I think that might have been Barcarola, right? Because we saw. Oh yeah, that is totally Barcarola. Oh wait, that's funny. There's mirror Barcarola here. Right, let's press on. We don't need to fight. Fantastic. Barcarola wins against Barcarola. Spectacular results.
Great. Now back to the salon.
Right. We low-key just fought Barcarola. The commotion seems to have come to an end.
Is it dead?
Dead. Panting heavily, Fatutu musters the courage to rush out of the cabin. The figure on the deck is far removed from the terrifying enemy she envisioned. Yeah.
Oh, it's you, Barcarola.
It's you, Barcarola. I didn't try to kill you just now. Oh, she's crying. That's not good. You alright, Barcarola? A familiar tear-streaked face emerges from the aftermath of the chaos. The captain, however, seems unfazed by the disheveled state of her crew staff.
Miss Barcarola, what a pleasure to see you.
She's so chill about
Have
it.
you lost your mind, Fatutu?
Yeah,
I've been
Fatutu.
looking all over the ship for you to thank you for the lamps you made. This is a funny way of saying you're welcome. Not even the rudest student in Cremona would attack someone for saying thanks.
Lol. You're the evil ones, Fatutu. An unfamiliar term springs from her lips, sparking Fatutu's curiosity.
Cremona? Where's that?
Fatutu.
That's really not what matters here.
For real.
Settle down, please, ladies. This was only a small misunderstanding, wasn't it? As both your captain and your friend, I hope that you might be able to resolve this. I do believe I could see you two becoming fast friends.
Well, sure hope so. The captain's overtures are anything but subtle.
Fatutu here is eager to learn about the outside world. And I'm sure you must have many stories to share, don't you?
Yep.
Consider it a favor. In exchange for those sea mother's eyes.
Okay. It simply wouldn't do for a captain to leave these two in such a state.
Why don't you take a seat, Miss Barcarola?
Where? Like on these benches? She moves aside, extending two delicate hands to them. The girls take her hands, allowing themselves to be drawn close. Then they lean... Okay. Then they lean together on the railing. Okay. The sea breeze sweeps across the deck, dispersing whatever awkwardness there was between them. Time for wholesome conversation.
You were quick to gloss over your hometown. Cremona, wasn't it?
Grace's voice is gentle and soft. Barcarola finally loosens the tension in her strings, speaking as she looks out over the moonlit water.
Cremona, the city of violins, as
Is
they
it?
say.
Awesome.
See, I was born in that awful, dreary old place. But I don't like to talk about it, Miss Grace.
Understandable, sure. Fatutu examines Barcarola's expression.
But it sounds like you still miss your home. So why speak of it that way? Is there something wrong with it? In Nukateo, when we find something rotted in our village, we wrap it up in stinky grass and throw it in the ocean.
That's like sea pollution,
Do
surely.
outsiders not do this as well?
We throw trash into the sea.
Well, it's not completely rotted exactly. It's just...
She furrows her brow, seemingly searching for the right words.
In Cremona, everything is bound up with the violin. How it's made, how it's played, even the science of it. It fills the air and every conversation. You can't walk to the trattoria without tripping over a virtuoso.
Is this real?
They come from Rome, Berlin, London, New York, Nairobi, Tokyo, Uppsala, people from far and wide, all crammed into one town. Not a day goes by without a concert, a symphony, or a festival musicale.
Okay. That's pretty cool.
Am I misunderstanding you? Because to the Nukatai, the idea of a place with music and festivals every day sounds very... fun.
It does sound fun, but maybe not
That's where you're
for
wrong,
your entire
Senora.
life.
It's no fun
I'm
at
kind
all.
of covering Barcarola here.
At least for me.
There you go. You can
To
see
be
that, right?
Cremonese is to take pride in its music, its history,
Cool.
and above all,
There we go.
its
Bring it back.
violins. And you must learn to love the violin, the viola, the violoncello, and the bass, because there is nothing else. Every quartet is a string quartet. Every concerto is Vivaldi. Strings, strings, strings.
I
The
see.
monotony is unbearable.
Too many strings. Maybe that's why her crackling box has a combination of
The
everything.
world has so very many instruments, as diverse and as varied as the people that fill it. Even the shell around your neck could sing if you knew just where to tap it. But not in Cremona. That's why I speak of it that way, Fatutu. Because if I had stayed there, I would never have seen the music of the world and its instruments, and my crackling box would never have been able to know their sounds.
The
Okay.
Nukutai don't have many instruments.
It's kind of
Or
like
not so many as you anyway.
like a mirror to
But we were
Fatutu.
never bored with what we had.
Because Fatutu is
I'm
kind of
certain that
exploring the
your
world
island
as well
holds
right now.
great beauty beyond its music. If ever we grow tired of singing and dancing, we'd go searching for shells or swimming in the reefs.
That's great to hear.
You still have much to learn about the world beyond your islands.
That is true as well.
Then you have no intention of ever returning home, Miss Barcarola?
A seemingly most ordinary question.
Return? No, never.
Sheesh.
They're
We
too
hate
set in their
Cremona.
ways, like old fossils. My vision of music grew beyond them, and I did too.
Okay. Barcarola cups her hands around her mouth and hollers out into the fog-covered horizon.
Force myself back into their little world.
Faced.
Your determination is admirable indeed.
Yeah.
Glad to hear it. Then my position is safe for another day.
How could it not be? You are the very star of the free breeze.
Uh-huh.
Now I'm more interested on how Fatutu feels about this, because Barcarola's face lights up with renewed pride.
What about you, Miss Grace?
Oh,
You've never told us about your home.
where is she from?
It's a place of little interest to anyone. Not even worthy of naming.
Thanks, Miss Grace. Her demeanor is far more composed than the rambling chatter of Barcarola.
They say a musician must be free of attachments to be truly creative.
Damn.
Perhaps this is true of captains as well.
No, that can't be right. The
Sorry.
Nukutai believe that to stray from our home is the death of the spirit. If we travel too far and too long, our spirit shells develop cracks that no amount of Nuku glue can mend.
Okay.
And from these cracks come an intense sadness. The elders call it
What do they call it?
homesick.
No way.
Homesickness. See, we have this word as well.
Yep.
The sailors aboard often ask me to play the songs of their youth when they're missing their homes. So many different melodies. Thankfully, my crackling box has all kinds of instruments to suit their needs.
Shout out the crackling box.
I imagine it must be difficult for your people now. If you'd like, I could learn to play some of your songs and perform them. I'd be more than happy to help after all you've
Shout
done.
out. Shout out.
That's kind of you. I'm sure it'll be of great help to us.
My cursor's like lagging, I don't know why.
I'm more than happy to help, Fatutu. It is my job after all.
The girls' conversation seems to stretch on forever, but the increasing frequency with which they rub their eyes clearly marks the passage of time. Eventually, the sun climbs above the sea, painting its surface a satin blue, and as the ship's horn sounds, gentle ripples spread across its surface.
It appears the sun has caught up with us, ladies.
No way we've been yapping the entire night, that's crazy.
Mamma mia! The concert!
Mamma mia! As she rubs her eyes, Barcarola catches a glimpse of the captain lightly shaking her pocket watch and remembers something equally important.
I promised Signora Regulus a rock and roll concert, but I haven't even asked her what instruments she needs.
She's gonna do it herself somehow. Wait, but she doesn't have... Bye-bye. I don't think she has instruments, Regulus. With hurried footsteps clattering down the stairs, Barcarola quickly vanishes.
Thank you for talking with us, Miss Grace.
Cool. Thank you, Miss Grace. She has waited for Barcarola to be clearly out of sight before speaking.
Don't mention it. I only hope that it was helpful for you.
I have one last question.
Okay.
I was wondering, how do you stay so determined?
What drives you, Miss Grace? The hatred for humankind. Something sinister is about to happen, I feel. No! Tell us, Miss Grace. She's baiting us, man. Alright, fine. She'll tell us in the next part, I guess. Alright, Clashing Genres, Part 12, an opera house, a radio station, and a pulse of forgotten tunes. Oh, both of them on stage. That's fantastic. Awesome. Alright. Let's check it out. Clashing Genres. Concert time. The air is buzzing with anticipation. Regulus stands on stage cheering and dancing in a lively twist. Okay. What's this about?
Because you are about to experience the greatest, grandest, most radical rock and roll party of
Radical.
the era.
Okay. I'm glad the guests are hyped. I'm glad they're hyped.
Drag those little legs of yours on deck, because it's time to get those old bones jumping. Just think, folks. One day you'll be sitting by a fireplace, telling your grandkiddies that you were here. This is the night you become a legend.
Regulus is very good at hyping things up, though, I will say. Hello, Barcarola. Barcarola bursts into the room.
Well, if it isn't our star musicista.
This isn't what we agreed on. I thought we'd make our preparations together.
There are no preparations. The music flows through us. Yeah. Barcarola pats her chest as she tries to steady her breathing.
To begin with, we must do a survey of our guests' musical preferences, then prepare a song list to match.
Damn.
Then we must carefully organize our transitions to optimize the flow of the concert.
Wait, there is no optimization here.
Wait.
We're just gonna do it.
Concert, what are you on about? This is rock and roll, love. A proper rock and roll party.
Yep.
No arrangements? No song list? This isn't what I was taught to do in Cremona.
Well, we're not in Cremona anymore,
We have a
Barcarola.
responsibility to ensure that every listener enjoys an exquisite and seamless experience. We must allow them to savor the emotion and artistry of each piece.
Sounds a bit stuffy, doesn't it? Come on, no reason to get all hung up on the details. Music is freedom. The only thing that matters in rock and roll are the vibes.
The vibes. Regulus clearly holds no space for unnecessary formalities.
You don't use your brain. You feel it in your heart, babe. Guess your miserable old music teachers never taught you that, eh?
Regulus and Barcarola is too funny. Barcarola furrows her brow, but eventually her expression relaxes.
Fine.
Nice, we did it, Regulus.
Just to be clear, next time we do it my way.
There's the next time. Let's go. Fantastic.
Cheers, love.
Cheers.
You're an inspiration to musical directors the whole world over.
Flattery is often more effective than any incantation.
You can find the record player in the locker backstage.
Amazing. But don't we have our own? Regulus immediately darts backstage. Amazing. Come on. We need this concert. Turn off the lights. Connect the sound system. Check the stylus. Pick a record. Position the tone arm. Raise your hands high. And get ready for a... Where is it?
Is this what you call heavy metal?
What's that? No. First up is an iconic taste of psychedelic rock.
Psychedelic rock. Damn.
But I haven't even found
What's this sound in the background, though?
Yet.
Are these footsteps, or are we just... Oh. The clanging of metal echoes from the lower decks, growing louder and clearer. Oh my god, is there like a critter? Then an eerie, otherworldly shrieking follows. Oh my goodness. Followed by what feels like an earthquake. That's terrible. While the guests exchange uneasy glances, Sonetto has sensed that something is amiss.
Timekeeper, those sounds are familiar, aren't they? Metallic percussion sounds, sprinkled with screams of pain. It's Manus Vindictae.
Oh, Manus Vindictae. Those black and bizarre metallic creatures rear their heads once more. Great. Sift. No, not the sifting. We don't do this. A torrent of metal instruments surges up from the stairwells to the lower levels like oil gushing out of a pipe. Yeah, they did mention this at some point. The sifting and the trials and whatnot. The sudden commotion sends the guests into an uproar. They huddle together, whispering nervously to one another. What are these creatures?
These persistent pests again. Which hellhole did they crawl out of this time?
I don't know.
Don't worry, Signora Regulus. I won't let them disturb your rock party.
Oh, fantastic. I was worried we might have to cancel it. She stands calmly but fiercely before them.
You oafish barnacles are ruining the atmosphere and scaring our guests. I very much doubt you're doing this with the approval of Captain Grace.
I don't know. She does work for the Manus.
Engine room, not making noise up on deck.
Oh, great. So we knowingly use these guys in the engine room. That's great.
Code of conduct?
They appear unmoved. The Foundation's investigators step forward, immediately taking command of the situation. Good job.
Sinetto, Regulus, get the crowd out of here.
Alright.
Get ready to engage with these Manus thugs.
Yeah, Manus thugs. What are you doing up here?
Miss Barcarola, I'll ask you kindly to step back from these brutes.
Please, Signora. There's no need for alarm. I know they may look a little strange, but they're just engine crew.
They're just engine crew. Yeah, that is
And
bizarre.
as such, as our musical director, I have some authority over them.
Really?
Moreover, it is my duty to ensure all our guests have a safe and enjoyable stay.
I don't know about that, Barcarola.
Now I see how the Manus kept themselves hidden.
Vatuta quickly finds herself trapped amid the restless crowd. She stands on tiptoe, dazzled by the countless overlapping shadows and rays of sunlight.
Is that Barcarola? What's she doing over there?
Concert. Amid curious and astonished gazes, Barcarola gradually approaches the dark mass of Manus followers.
If you've come to be entertained or perhaps for some music lessons, I would be more than happy to assist you in the crew quarters later. However, your musical talents will not be needed at this time, as we already have a scheduled performance.
Is this actually gonna work? There's no way. Oh, no heed is taken. Instead, a hammer is raised high. Calm down, calm down. Let's stop them. Good shout. Let's stop them. Let's fly through this. Now, stopping some Manus grunts. Pretty standard stuff. Good stuff. That's a really nice melody from Barcarola just now. Alright. More and more Manus disciples fill the perimeter of the hall, surrounding those inside like trembling penned sheep. That's terrible. Why is this happening?
Why are they acting crazy?
I don't know. She stands resolutely, putting herself between the guests and the crazed Manus disciples, her heavy breathing condensing on the neck of her crackling box.
As the musical director of the Free Breeze, I can't allow you to harm our guests.
Enough of your nonsense, foolish outsider.
Who are you? A flash of cold light streaks through the air. Who was that?
No! Hobo protect!
Well, it was like Toa or something. A shell-shaped ripple appears, deflecting the icy glow? The icy arrow, sorry. Did we just try to attack Barcarola? That's crazy. What? Vatuta darts out from the crowd, rushing over to Barcarola with no regard for the surprised stares of the Nukutai behind her.
What are you doing, Vatutu?
Ooh.
That is an outsider. Have you forgotten your duty to your people?
A stern familial reprimand booms in her ears. After steadying the shaken musician, Vatutu nervously turns around. Her brother's figure looms in the shadows of the crowd. For the first time, this image deeply unsettles her.
No! Never! But...
That's not good.
Kamutsa, this is not defending our home. And it doesn't feel like avenging it either. What we suffered was not these people's fault. There has to be a better solution to all this. This isn't our way. It isn't right.
Vatutu stares tearfully as her brother draws closer. As he comes into the light, she finds herself staring into a face that is both familiar and strange. Oh, he put on the mask.
Kamutsa,
Kamuta. Yep, he put on the mask. Surprise, surprise. Kamuta gently shakes his head. Inky black liquid drips from the seams of his mask.
Fatutu, we have no choice.
Damn. Well, I guess it's over for Mr. Kamuta. Unless he finds himself at the Panopticon. To be continued. Alright. Okay. Okay. We've got a trace. Medical records. We assure you that we strictly adhere to established medical standards. Okay. What is this? Wednesday, shipboard medical log. Charlie, seasickness. Administered whatever. Administered the same thing to Janice for seasickness. So much seasickness. Patient refused medication. Advised to open the window and get some fresh air. It's really how afraid some 17-year-olds can be of taking medication. Okay. We got Thursday. Alessio diarrhea. Administered. Bro, are they all just getting administered the same thing? Oh wait, no, that's a different thing. Kalea scalded by water heater. Accompanied personnel were agitated and cursing calmed them down, cleaned the burn, and applied ointment. These two never cease to amaze me. Last time I spent ages explaining seasickness meds, and now they're talking about water fireboxes and heat pots. Where on earth are they from? I guess they're arcanists? Saturday. Received an emergency call from the crew informing me of an altercation involving 5 passengers in the dining area. Treated 4 with minor injuries and 1 with a light injury on the spot. The captain tells me that this wasn't caused by those shell-wearing lads this time. This time? Still, with their bizarre, oh dear. Still, with their bizarre and smug demeanor towards others, it wouldn't surprise me if they got into trouble one of these days. And we've got Era, bloating, diarrhea, vomiting, high fever, administered some IV fluids, kept under observation. During observation, the patient showed signs of delirium, claiming the cruise had reached a new era and demanded to disembark and return to Nukatael. The shell on the patient's chest turned from white to red and developed numerous cracks. When questioned about this, the patient hastily hid the shell, and the accompanying person sternly rebuked us and changed the subject. Right? So their spirit shells cracked from like homesickness and stuff, right? As Fatutu said. So that's what happened there, I suppose. Alright, let's press on part 13. End of the Sun. A pitch black ship enveloped in storm, rain, and hatred. Okay. Yeah, the Manus grunts are tweaking out. Mr. Kamuta is tweaking out. They've aligned with the Manus. That's not good. And we still don't know what a question Fatutu asked Miss Grace. The sound of scraping metal brings an end to the pumping rock music, painting a look of solemnity and fear on the faces of every guest. Okay. A live figure steps gracefully onto the stage. Miss Grace. Oh damn. Uh-oh. I don't think we should do that, Miss Grace.
For we're in luck's good graces to be aboard this ship.
I don't think so.
Perhaps one ought to think of it more as an art.
Noah's Ark? No way, bro. What are we doing? The guests exchange uneasy glances. After a long silence, one guest hesitantly breaks the silence with a question.
What are you getting at?
For real.
Oh, I get it. Is this some kind of surprise theme party, like a murder mystery?
Murder mystery? Yep, we're all going to get murdered, lol. Barcarola looks bewildered. The captain's sudden and strange appearance on the stage was certainly not part of any performance. At least not one she had prepared.
No, I didn't plan for any of this.
Yeah, what are we doing?
You aren't entirely wrong though, Mr. Matthews. For this is certainly a surprise. If not so much a party as a ceremony.
A ceremony where we kill everyone!
Allow me to congratulate you, our honored guests. Each of you with your unique talents, resources,
oh, I see.
have earned a chance to join Manus Vindictae.
I see. That makes sense, that makes sense.
If this is some kind of joke, Captain, I don't find it funny. So how about you knock it off?
There's no joke at all. Unless you plan on throwing away your precious opportunity to join us in the new era.
Uh-oh, someone stop her. We can't just let her yap about this.
Have you gone insane?
In their fear and anger, the guests make to leave, but a young man in a mask swiftly blocks the doorway. Oh my god, Kamuta. Oh, Toa as well. Well, Toa. SMH.
Ever since you put on that mask, you've been acting strangely. Like a different person.
I think it's just kind of a different side to him, to be honest. She can hardly recognize her dear friend at all.
You're wrong, Salome. I was lost after we left Melly, but now I've never felt so certain of myself. You must ready yourself for the mask trial too.
The mask trial?
We must all be willing to sacrifice to bring our people into the new era.
Oh, look at his shells. They're so cracked. I just realized that. He proudly pounds his chest as he glares disdainfully at the trembling crowd before him.
As for these ignorant outsiders, they will never understand the depths of the crimes they've committed, or the punishment they deserve.
We are just saying things,
Calm
Mr.
down,
Toa.
Don't bother with these outsiders.
Yeah, look at
They
his
only
shell,
care
all
about
cracked.
themselves.
Oh, my cursor's
Only
lagging for
the
some reason. I don't know
storm
why.
can bring the change we need.
Everyone's just yapping about the storm. With bizarre masks, fervent prophecies, and the clinging of misshapen shells, they perform their unannounced stage play. Its audience cowers together in fear.
Lunatics!
For real, these lunatics, man.
Timekeeper, it seems as though the islanders aboard are working with Manus Vindictae.
Terrible stuff.
There's no telling what else the Manus have up their sleeve. We need to call for support as soon as possible.
Well, there was interference. I don't know if we... Yeah, exactly. How do we communicate?
Regulus, are you able to reach Mr. Ulrich?
Can Mr. Ulrich communicate somehow?
I've got no clue where he's at now. He dashed off with the roaring machine, mumbling something about sound wave frequency and nuclide R.
Yeah.
Still, I might as well give it a shot. If I can still recall Laplace's internal frequency, that is.
No way.
Sinetto, we must calm the situation before things escalate further.
Yes, good idea. Orders are issued methodically. Grace watches with interest as a navy top hat moves through the crowd. A gentle smile creeps across her face.
Ladies and gentlemen, perhaps
What is it?
you have yet to understand what the storm really is.
I guess
No,
not.
perhaps we don't, because I remember what you wrote in all the flyers. The Free Breeze is equipped with a double hull and the most advanced communication systems available, capable of contacting rescue and support under any circumstances.
Haha. Got tricked, buddy.
Something about a stabilizing system. Why should we be worried about some heavy weather?
Lol.
Or were you lying to us?
Oh.
Oh, the specifications of the ship are all very much true. No natural weather phenomenon could endanger us here. However, the storm I speak of is not a mere matter of churning wind and thunder, and no double hull nor stabilizing system could stand against it.
Yeah.
So, what the hell is this storm?
We really ought to stop
It is a
these guys from
cleansing.
yapping.
A deluge that will come to eradicate all the sickness of this world.
No, no, no. We don't like that. Now everyone's surprised by this now.
Opportunity. A chance to reverse our course. All that is asked of you is an insignificant price.
Insignificant. It seems pretty significant to me. Reverse. 1999. Reverse 1999.
In the 90s,
Oh.
veins turned into wires.
Yo.
Skulls turned into geometric shapes.
Calm down.
Oh, in the 60s, what fun we had then.
No, 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 no.
The entire world became a pop art spectacle.
No, 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 Miss Grace, Miss Grace.
And Manus Vindictae have seen us through each one for all these many years.
Manus, no, no. The crowd's murmuring grows louder and more chaotic.
So, you're saying that the world is going to be transformed?
Yup.
Something weird will happen to our bodies too?
Yep.
You are exactly right.
And the Manus were behind all of this? Why?
Now, don't be so harsh on us. We've made heroic efforts to cleanse this world of its sickness. But each generation keeps making the same mistakes. Economic collapse, environmental crisis, endless wars and bloodshed. We had no choice. The wounds of this world must be cleansed, one deluge at a time. Now we are welcoming a new storm.
When is this storm coming, though?
One that will reverse us to an even more distant past.
Oh shoot, is that what they've been planning? To reverse us farther back into the past. Fear and anger intertwine. The crowd is like a volcano on the verge of eruption.
You're a lunatic, Captain. You need your head examined. Lady, you need a psychiatrist.
Well, I'm glad no one's jumping to accept the Manus mask.
You're showing us, they really happened?
Oh shoot.
No need to take my word for it. You will all bear witness to it soon.
No, let's not use our ritual and summon the storm. The crowd descends into a hushed panic. Every lapping of the waves can be heard amid their almost ghostly murmurs. This is the perfect moment to calm the crowd.
The storm is not coming.
Oh, we're just lying, Vertin. We're just lying. Well, not anytime soon, that is.
Pavlov Foundation.
Not in 24 hours, that is.
An organization dedicated to the protection and rights of humans and arcanists.
Oh, thank goodness.
Thank goodness the foundation is here.
Timekeeper of the St. Pavlov Foundation, I can assure you, what she showed you won't happen here. Manus Vindictae are just trying to manipulate you into buying into their deception and hatred. Don't give in to this false fear.
Yeah, don't
Please,
give in, guys.
Everyone, remain calm.
Oh, another bamboo arrow shoots through the air.
Protect us? You? Don't make me laugh.
Toa. Fatutu doesn't hesitate to stop him. Okay, Fatutu.
Toa, wait! She seems trustworthy. Maybe we should listen to what they have to say.
Really? You think these people care about rebuilding our home? Were they there when Nukutea was hit by the great waves? Where was their protection then?
Ooh.
I'm not sure. But I just can't bear the thought that we might make a decision we'll regret later. I don't want to see any more cracks and scratches on our shells.
I don't think there are cracks on her shells. Her cries cannot overpower the murmuring of the guests, nor can they quell the rising fury of her kin. And they certainly cannot stop another poison arrow. Uh-oh. Thank you, Soneto.
This is getting out of hand. Be careful, Timekeeper. They're coming for us.
Well, we gotta fight them off. We gotta fend them off. That is interesting, though. Miss Grace was talking about reversing back to an era farther past than before. So I don't know how far past we're talking, but maybe like 19th century, 18th century, or even further than that. Maybe that's why they've been prepping this huge ritual, right, in Antarctica or somewhere around there, right? Which is interesting. Yeah, we didn't know that before. But yeah, I wonder why they want to go farther into the past, though. I mean, obviously, if they go further into the past, there will probably be more prevalent arcanists, right? And you know, Manus loves arcanists. Alright, let me just, okay, we won the battle. Spectacular. Okay. Yes. Let's press on. Yeah. Interesting information drop from Miss Grace. The hall is in utter disarray. That's not good. Labored breathing, sighs, and sobbing blend together like a sickly pot of thick stew.
No, this isn't right.
Yeah, it really isn't. She wants to say more, but the familiar scent of herbal incense suddenly overwhelms her. Sleepy reads, a herbal anesthetic used by Nukutai priests during surgeries. Uh-oh.
I think you need some rest, sister.
No way, we're drugging her. Boo.
I'm sorry, Fatutu.
We lost Salone
This
as well.
needs to be done.
No way, we lost Salone as well. I thought she might stand with us. Salone catches her as she falls unconscious. The ongoing confrontation on the other side of the hall is evidently far more intense.
A fine speech, Miss Burton. Such delectable, righteous indignation.
Surrender, Miss Grace. Your lies will not succeed here.
Why, of course. To tell a lie brings the harshest of consequences. Even a kindergartner knows that.
Grace surveys the hall. Countless eyes are fixed on her. Anger, hostility, confusion, disdain. She has walked it through all before and never left a trace.
Everyone, whenever there's an imminent storm, my watch here starts a countdown, but there have been no signs.
She just admitted that there are storms. Grace places a delicate hand on her raised arm, interrupting her speech.
What a coincidence, Miss Burton. I so happen to have a similar device myself.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. No, what? Hey.
3.
No. No, this is fake. This is a fake watch.
2. 1.
What? Impossible.
Miss Burton. As you said, lies will not succeed here.
No, this is fake. There's no way this is...
Who here is the liar?
Why is there an eclipse?
Ladies and gentlemen, I invite you to relish the sight before you. Here we are. The last evening on Earth.
There's no way. What? We must be lying. We're lying. It must be like an artificial storm or something. There's no way. Because we did chapter 9, which came after this. And there was no storm yet. Right? Yeah, because it was still 1991, right? I didn't even read the name. It's part 14, A Call for Help. No, we are lying. There's no way there's a storm. There's no way there's a storm. It must be artificial or something. What is this? The figure running down the corridor narrowly avoids another container. The feral fluid violently swirling in his hand. Okay, Ulrich doing his experiments.
Under these dim lights, could this cheapskate cruise liner not spring for some decent halogens or fluorescence?
Lol. Ulrich briskly makes his way down the corridor, the asymmetrical nuclei collector inside his briefcase buzzing loudly. Oh yeah, there was
just as I expected.
Lots of
the more erratically the collector's gauge reacts. I must pinpoint the ship's current location as soon as possible.
Okay.
Wait, the readings are a bit off. Is it because of the seawater? Or is there an abundant load of nuclide?
So I thought the nuclide was on the ship itself, but I guess the ship goes past an area? I don't know. That doesn't make sense. Courage is down laying the suitcase on the ground and lying next to it or something.
This thing must be broken. Oh, when I get my hands on the engineers responsible for maintaining this, I swear I'll...
What's happening now?
Calm yourself and think, Ulrich. Did you miss anything crucial?
Hopefully not. Oh?
Yes. The oily slime in the power supply room. A rudimentary test showed that its refractive index and infrared spectrum closely matched our samples from Manus Vindictae.
Yeah? That makes sense. Oh. Communicator. Wait, I thought we didn't have signals. The ringing of the communicator interrupts his thoughts. Is this from Regulus? Yeah, Regulus. She did say she was going to contact him. Yeah.
Calling to check on the artificial storm project, are you?
Nope.
I still have a way to go.
No, we're not.
No,
we've got urgent things going on, Ulrich.
No. I'm afraid I'm not offering you a hand. I'm asking for one. We need you topside, you fabulous fish tank. There's a gang of Manus thugs here.
Devastating news. Ulrich leaps to his feet. Amid the static, he has caught the most crucial piece of information.
The Manus. There's sure to be a considerable amount of nuclide within their masks. Perhaps I don't need this unreliable scrap of metal after all.
Send me your location straight away, Regulus.
Sure. Cool. I guess you could use the masks for his experiments or something. Alright, here we go. Back in this room. A surging dark mass of people blocks Ulrich's view.
Flux's sake. This is a bigger crowd than I expected.
Yeah, they were all here for the concert, and now the storm might be imminent. His bulb stands out amidst the crowd, causing the spread of a new panic as they retreat from him.
Who is this fucking light bulb?
Oh my god.
He should have put on his disguise, man. Oh, they're gonna think the storm's happening, bro.
Huh? What are you talking about?
Oh. Get out of the way. Ulrich nimbly dodges the hammer blow, intense electrical impulses surging through his body. Good job, Ulrich. Good stuff.
There we are. Another extract of asymmetrical nuclide R.
Nice. Though poised to take action, Ulrich is promptly stopped by the pleading hostages.
Ulrich, we're over here.
Alright.
Wonderful. I should be able to extract even more over there.
Oh, why have we stopped speaking? What's happened? He's immediately cut short upon entering the crowd. Ulrich narrowly avoids another attack before finally reuniting with the others. Nice.
This seems to be a bit more than a gang. Closer to a horde, really. You understated your situation, Regulus.
Your help is much appreciated all the same, Mr. Ulrich.
Are we gonna...
Well, I'm afraid I won't be much help to you, Timekeeper. Fighting is far from my specialty.
Blimey!
Lol. Regulus feels utterly lost.
They seem to be corralling the guests. At least they aren't hurting them for now.
Yeah, for now. I don't know what... I guess they still want to give them the choice to join Manus.
About hurting them.
She wants them to see. Yeah. She wants them to join Manus and to see the effects of the storm. Well, I don't know if there's actually a storm now. Countless steely, emotionless eyes scan the crowd with icy precision.
Is there a single ship in this whole bleeding world that doesn't belong to either the Foundation or the Manus?
The Apple the Third.
Mr. Ulrich, does Laplace possess any technology that could detect an imminent storm?
We have our
We made
watch
several
thing though.
attempts to do so in the aftermath of the second storm,
But
none of them proved effective.
yeah, our watch only does 24 hours
Since
prediction,
that
so...
time, we've become reliant on the storm alerts from the Foundation, or more specifically, from you, Timekeeper.
Yeah. Is our watch going? I hope it... I would hope it's
Miss
not.
Grace claimed that the storm was coming, and she managed to accurately predict the occurrence of the anomaly outside.
Yeah.
Yet,
An anomaly
my
outside.
watches show no sign of an imminent storm.
Maybe she has a watch that can predict further, you know, like 1 month or something. Light rain is tapping on the porthole. Zaneto unconsciously tightens the cuffs on her sleeve, okay?
In any event, I believe in you, Timekeeper.
I believe in you, Vertin, and
Thank you,
Ulrich,
Zaneto.
and Zaneto, and
But it
Regulus,
isn't you that I
and
need to
Fatutu.
convince. It's them.
Yep. Oh, if only we had Erd or Besmer. Countless eyes filled with fear, suspicion, and hostility remain fixed on them.
No wonder my readings were going wild. Apologies, Timekeeper. Though nothing would make me happier than disproving Manus Vindictae, I can't deny the possibility that these phenomena are precursors to the storm.
Oh shoot. This is not a reassuring answer. The wind howls fiercely. The horizon has become almost completely obscured. Far-off islands and faintly visible reefs blend into one another as if smeared with an even darker shade of paint. That's not good. Amid the crowd, people slump to the ground, their sobs lingering in the air.
Please, everyone, listen. We have to stay calm.
We are not calm. This is not good. Struggling to her feet with the help of her crackling box, Barcarola rises to fulfill her duty once again.
I ask you to put your faith in me and in the free breeze.
I should have never come to this
Ooh.
party.
I want to go home. I'm scared.
Understandable, to be honest.
Someone help us. Please.
Vertin is the savior who will save us all. Barcarola's voice is utterly drowned out by the wails of the crowd.
What can I do to get these people's attention?
We need rock and roll music. Oh, that's not good. That's not good. A massive sound resonates from the bow of the ship, sending a vibration so strong that many are thrown to the ground.
What's happening?
I don't know. Frequency? Simulating frequencies? Oh, never mind.
Public services on the Free Breeze will be temporarily suspended. We apologize for any inconvenience caused.
They're acting like nothing terrible is happening right now.
An area of treacherous reef. During this time, there may be some sharp shifts in course.
That's terrible. Please don't do that. What an exhilarating experience for these guys. Oh.
The free breeze will forge ahead at full speed.
No. Let's not do that.
Please stay indoors and in case
No.
of emergency, hold on to the
No. Let's not go into the new era. Let's stop this storm. This can't be a storm, man.
hold on to the handrails.
Captain Grace, why in the world is the free breeze going full speed through these reefs?
I don't know, man. No, we don't need to go to the new era.
Strike any of these reefs, the damage could be catastrophic.
Catastrophic as missing our chance to embrace the
Why do we need to speed run our way to the storm? Her softly spoken words fall on deaf ears.
Blue, I won't stand for this. You're just trying to scare us into joining your cult.
That's right, angry guest. That's right.
No reef, no storm at all.
Yes.
Trickery, and I intend to prove it.
Imagine he goes outside and then immediately his body starts distorting.
Please watch your footing. The wind is howling outside.
She gives a polite nod as the guest storms out of the cabin. Oh.
Look, I'm standing firm as a bolt.
The guest stands firm on the deck like a warrior singing triumphantly between Scylla's cliffs and Charybdis' whirlpool. That is until he is struck by the power of the wind. Wait, did he actually get flown off the ship? His scream is quickly drowned in the storm as he vanishes into the void. What the flip? That's an insanely powerful wind. One guest pulls the hatch closed again, blocking out the howling wind outside and returning their one safe haven to silence.
The gentleman is gone.
How did that even happen,
Miss
dude?
Grace, you murdered that man.
Well,
What an utterly baffling accusation. Have I
he kind of
shot
just walked out there on his
stabbed
own.
him? No. The choice was always in his own hands, wasn't it?
Low-key, she is right. She is just right in the situation. The hull remains silent. He kind of just walked out. After a while, one quivering guest steps forward.
Captain, you said you'd save us if we joined Manus
Uh-oh.
Vindicte, right?
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
It's not as simple as that, I'm afraid. But relax. There is only a small trial to pass. Then the new era waits.
That's not good. Everything's going in Miss Grace's favor right now. She gestures to an all too familiar mask sitting silently on the table.
A little disoriented. But your body will be in no danger.
No one's seeing out of those masks.
If we all put on these masks, then this nightmare will be over.
No, 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 no.
Now, Kenzie, give me the mask.
No. No. This is not good.
Lost lambs. This will be the bravest leap you've ever taken over the fence.
No. No, this is bad. Zanetto turns to the crowd. Okay, Zanetto. Come on, do something,
Please,
Zanetto.
everyone, don't fall for her lies. She doesn't offer you salvation, but slavery. Don't give up your free will.
Yep, you're gonna be like those manus grunts
Listen
that are
to
surrounding
her.
us.
We've got to be free to choose for ourselves.
That's right.
Rock, blues, classical, or heavy metal, it doesn't matter. Each of us is our own melody. The Manus will take that from you.
That's right. The manus sucks.
It's our turn, Timekeeper.
Help. We gotta say something inspirational. Yeah, there's still no countdown. It must be fake. It has to be fake.
Our priority is to bring the guests back to their senses.
Yeah? How do we do that? Do a good speech, Burton. No, why are we fighting people?
Foundation.
Oh wait, sorry. There's dialogue in here.
Please listen to me. The storm isn't coming anytime soon.
Yeah.
The St. Pavlov Foundation will ensure your safety.
But you and your foundation have been hiding the truth behind the storm from the public. How can we trust you?
That's true.
Don't lose hope. The Foundation and the LSCC have been working hard to overcome the storm, and we've never been so close to achieving it.
That is true.
Really? Is that true?
Yep, that is
Yes.
true.
Our research on the storm is on the verge of a breakthrough, one that will benefit everyone.
Come on, guys. Do you really want to plaster one of those things on your face? You'll never be able to eat again or listen to music.
That would suck.
Blimey, what kind of life would that be?
Exactly.
Don't waste your breath on these lapdogs. They're all bark and no bite.
Alright. That's the end of the dialogue. There's a second wave. Oh, nice regular assault. Okay, the civilians have calmed down. Okay.
Take a moment. I'll deal with the rest.
Thank you very much, Senato. Good stuff, good stuff.
This crisis is far from over.
My bad.
Good grief. How many passengers are on this bloody thing?
It's not over yet, it seems. Cool. Let's press on. The guests remain in turmoil as the believers and skeptics argue among one another. Fear and confusion quickly spread through them like ink and water, and soon... Oh, darn. Gosh darn it. No, you're not saved. Oh, goodness me. No. Oh, bro got forsaken. He didn't pass it. Why is she roaring?
We can't let more of these people give in to their fears.
How do we stop them from doing that, though? Her voice is almost entirely drowned out by the roaring crowd.
These stubborn outsiders must be silenced. Take them away.
No! Bad, Kamuta. No, we'll defeat you, buddy. No, no, no.
Salone, take my troubled sister back to her.
Salone,
The softness
you
of her
better
heart
not
is
have that
calm
mask
and
on.
gentle, just as her shell shows.
Mate, have you seen your own shell? Okay, she doesn't. Okay, Salone doesn't have the mask on yet. Black ink seems to stain every one of their faces. The upheaval has engulfed the Nukutai along with the countless other innocents.
Mom, I want to go home.
Don't we all?
Just think if something happens, sweetheart. Remember that toy your dad bought you? It's waiting for you at home. We'll be there soon.
No.
Put this on.
Do not put the mask
We'll
on.
be there soon.
Okay, GG. Trembling, the mother slowly lowers the mask to her child's face. What if the child just fails the trial? Oh, let's go, Barcarola. She lunges forward, knocking the madness mask out of her hand. Good stuff,
I don't believe your job
Barcarola.
description permits you to interrupt our guests. Does it, Miss Barcarola?
I don't understand, Captain Grace. Why are you letting this happen? Why are you doing this?
Because she's bad and evil. Grace carefully picks up the still humming mask and brushes off the dust. She steps forward.
Cheer up, dear girl. Hold that chin up high. Now that's the spirit. The brightest star of the free breeze forever and always. Just take a look. Your loyal fans are waiting for your next show.
They really are not.
Play some of those beautiful melodies for them again.
Bruh.
But, Miss Grace, what do you mean by the storm and diseases of the world and this new era?
Oh, it's all so much simpler than you think, Miss Barcarola. In the new era, all that you hated in this time will vanish, as if it had never been there at all. The city of violins you swore you'd never return to will soon be forgotten, washed away in the coming storm. Your wish will come true. You'll never need return to it. You couldn't even if you tried.
Never again?
No, Barcarola. Memories of her home returned to her as if she were there just yesterday. The towering bell tower of the cathedral, the creaking footbridges of the dock, the Cremona Music Festival competitor list that never displayed her name, and the distant scent of torta and risotto. She has been far away from that world for so long, yet there before her eyes, she sees it again. The report card scribbled with red ink soaring on the wind.
What was it you said about that rotten little town? The monotony of sound, the disappointment of those old fossils and their little worlds. Is that right?
She did say that.
Yes. I said I never wanted to go back.
That doesn't mean she wants it to stop existing, though, right?
Steady this time, my dear. You must be certain.
Barcarola, don't do it. Cold metal meets Barcarola's hand, jolting her back to reality. Her trembling hand reaches for her peculiar silent instrument. She cradles it in her arms.
My crackling box.
Yes, what about your crackling box, Barcarola? The familiar texture of the adhesive holding it together reassures her. She runs her fingers over it before greedily moving on to the rest. Then, in the intricate structure of the instrument she created, she finds all the pieces of that familiar thing. A fingerboard, strings, a sound post, a bridge, tuning pegs, a violin. Yes, Barcarola! Yes! A sudden warmth bursts forth within her, urging her to push the mask aside. To be continued. Alright, and that's where we will stop today. We will press on in the next part and wrap up this this event. Let's read this trace real quick though, since there is one. Manuscript awaiting publication. Perhaps a few more names should be included in the list of authors, okay? Research on stable materials. Validation from the artificial storm experiments first draft. Introduction, yada yada yada. Immunity ritual, space telescopes, chaos and Numa. This section references the Lawrence butterfly, and the reproducibility of the results is subject to verification. Yada yada. Current research, existing issues, main research content of the paper, experimental materials and methods, biological materials, mineral materials, artificial products, arcane items. Okay. Note: the slime samples contain arcane materials related to the Manus Vindictae. A report is to be filed to the Timekeeper. Experimental equipment and instruments, experimental methods, etc. Okay. Properties of experimental materials in the storm environment is part chapter 3. Stability of materials, stable materials, unstable materials, materials with no significant correlation, and then there's era sickness. Don't know what that is, but you can suppress it or aggravate it, or materials with no significant correlation. Alright, sure. Fantastic. Cool. Sounds like a cool paper. Regardless, I'm actually gonna go back so that we don't take a look at, like, you know, the dolls that are placed like in the scene, so I don't spoil myself for the next part. Regardless, yeah, we learned quite some stuff in today's episode, in today's video, sorry. Yeah, so we had a nice chat between Barcarola and Fatutu. We got Fatutu doubting you know, the Manus's ways and, you know, their beliefs, and she you know, when Barcarola was attacked by Toa, I believe Toa was the one who attacked Barcarola, Fatutu saved her. And Fatutu, and now we're kind of in a place where, you know, kind of all the Nukutai on one side, and then we've got Fatutu and maybe Selûne. Selûne is like not quite fully, you know, joining the Manus Vindictae right now. But yeah, she's still like, you know, performing the tasks and commands made by you know, the chief and like I guess Toa maybe, but mostly the chief, right? But yeah, no, terrible things are happening on the ship. Let me see if I can find a better frame to yap about. But yeah, no, the ship, you know, they were kind of they had like Manus grunts kind of surrounding everyone, instilling fear, and then Ms. Grace brought up her like pocket watch that supposedly is predicting the storm, but I've heard it doesn't predict a storm like 24 hours, maybe even more hours earlier on or something, or maybe it was all just a stunt to, you know, get the people to join the Manus Vindictae, because, you know, that's their goal, to get more members and head off into the new era, you know. Yeah, what I don't get is why the Free Breeze ship is like speed running their way across the coral reefs. Like, I just don't see why they would need to speed run their voyage. Like, I don't know. Why do they need to reach their destination in a certain amount of time? But, you know, having done chapter 9, I think this cannot be a real storm. And besides, Vertin's, like, her watch thing didn't do a countdown either. So it could just be, like, maybe an artificial storm or something that, or maybe just some other weather anomaly, right? Because we're not seeing any, you know, symptoms of the storm. Well, actually we did. Ulrich mentioned that we saw some, like, some symptoms that points to a storm, but I don't know, maybe man has just recreated those effects, you know, just to scare us and the people. Lots of people are putting on the masks, that's really bad. And yeah, we need to stop them. And you know, Barcarola, she was close to donning the mask, but you know, she you know, realized that, you know, even inside her crackling box, deep inside there was still a violin. So that was, you know, kind of pointing towards her home, which was Cremona, I believe. So yeah, I'm glad Barcarola has found it in herself to stand up against her captain. So yeah, very exciting. Hopefully we'll get some more explanations on this storm thing that's happening that Miss Grace has predicted. But yeah, no, that'll be all. I think that's it. It was really funny seeing Ulrich pirate and make copies of the record. Yeah, that was really funny. And his stupid disguise, man. Like, what was he thinking? Like, there's no way that's a disguise. But yeah, thank you all very much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.